Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the playoffs. It's AFC Wimbledon against Charlton Athletic. The floodlights beaming down from the night sky. So without further ado, we're off to the stadium. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Goalless draw would be good enough, wouldn't it? But you can't really play for that in the modern day.
No, I don't think so, and certainly wouldn't make for a good spectacle, and I don't think it would help the home team either.
So what do you make of today's match-up, Alan?
Well, they are two evenly matched teams, no doubt about it, and so often in these circumstances it's which player and which side can produce a little bit of magic, create that chance.
And the man who is going to referee the game today, Gavin Mansfield. The teams are ready and bursting to get the game underway. Here's Bravo. Wolf. Wiggins. Well, it's risky for the goalkeepers to try and catch the ball these days, but he's caught this one. Here's Bravo. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. He's lost the ball here. Wolf. That's a real tussle for the ball. And there is some backup for him in this position. Good play until they got that challenge in. You can see what he was trying to do, just stretch the opposition by getting the ball out wide, but it's gone out for a throw. Good forward play from them. Good judgment there to make that interception and clear the ball away. And in he goes with the tackle. And Gavin Mansfield is just going to have to intervene here. That's good play to get the ball rolling again. And that will be a goal kick. Defenders come in well here, timed his approach and got the ball. On either side he's got players who can help him here. And he's going to shoot! Oh, it's the post! And the defender dealt with it. Puffing out his cheeks there, he was worried. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Makes a challenge here. Wiggins. Attacking well here. Just a heavy touch, the opposition could take the ball away. Possession in the midfield area.
That's a vital stop.
Well, now they've got the ball, what are they going to do with it? He's got space. Got to be. And we've got a goal. That's the first one, and I think there'll be a few more to come. An important moment in this second leg, because that goal has put them ahead on aggregate.
Well, all that remains now is to do the basics well. No mistakes at the back.
So just to check on the aggregate scoreline here, 2-1. Kennedy. That's a clever run by his teammate off the ball. To Green. Stevens. And Kennedy. Well, he has got some support to his right. Stevens. Good movement off the ball. Wiggins. That's good work to keep the ball under the challenge. Morrison. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. Here's Bravo. There's some potential in this move. The assistant has raised the flag for offside. Wolf. Well, they're still in with a chance as we come to half-time in the semi-final second leg. 45 minutes now, that's what they've got to try and turn on the style, put their foot on the gas.
Yeah, well, it's now or never, because they were second best, not by a great distance in that first half, but they were second best.
Well, the first half has given us a bit of a guide here as to what's going to happen, as to who's going to go through and who's going to go out.
Yeah, I think deservedly leading at the break, and what a carrot to knock out their opponents from this tournament. They just keep it together, last 45.
So we reach half-time with the score 1-0. Let's take a look back at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll be straight back to your commentary team for the rest of the match.
The substitute coming on to try and repair the damage now. Going to be treacherous conditions in the second half because the rain is still coming down and the pitch is getting wetter and wetter. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. Green. to him again. It's an exhibition here with such great passing. And Green, good defending. He'll get some help from this player making a run. It will stop the attack, that. He's coming forward with some danger. And the cross is in. And it's out of harm's way. Got the tackle in. Kennedy. And the cross comes in now. Football would have come from that, you know. Well, they've got the corner now to try and get themselves level. Well, this is interesting, whether the manager is just going to switch things around a little bit. And in comes the header. He's reached it, but I don't know how. Well, they cleared it for only another corner. Bravo! Decent try from the corner.
Yeah, and I think they've been working on that on the training ground in the week.
That's a vital stop. That's a real tussle for the ball. What a chance here. Oh! People got attacked, but couldn't keep it out. What a game this is. As good as the first leg, really. Maybe even better in this second leg match, and the aggregate scores are now level.
It's there for somebody. He's crying out for a hero.
Level on aggregate at 2-2. Back to him again. Into the attacking third. And we'll start again with a goal kick. And that will be a goal kick. Stevens. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. He's made sure more than most that they keep the ball. Good passing. It's looking good, this move. Well, that's the end of the attack. Very abruptly. Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change. Got to cross it. Struck it on the volley. And they've scored. They've taken the lead. And that was that team at their very best, Alan.
Well, it was a great delivery into the box from that left-hand side.
It's where they look dangerous.
You look at the defender on his heels and you look at the goal scorer. He was on his toes.
Now on aggregate, it's 3-2. Stevens. The opposition back off, they could be in trouble when the ball gets to here. Oh, too early, offside. Kennedy. The home team about to make a change. for a goal kick. Well, double, whether it'll be trouble for the opposition, we shall see. Two new players. No reason to stop the game for the referee then. And he's read the play well. Close range chance! Kennedy. Still keeping the ball, still eyeing up the chance maybe, but it's not easy.
Good skill. You look at the defender, not good enough.
It's certainly not a goalkeeper on top of his game, but fortunately for his team, he was on top of the ball then.
Yeah, and that'll give him some much-needed confidence.
Well, time is ticking away. It's time for a change, and here it comes. And it's a headed effort at goal. Up he went, and the header, he just couldn't keep it down.
No, he did most things right there, found himself in some space and got up early.
Good awareness by the referee to play the advantage here. And the cross comes in now. It's a good position, it's a chance. Well, he has missed it. What an invitation to spur now.
Well, heading is an art, and it's an art that he's not quite mastered yet, clearly.
Well, we're running out of time here, but this match still very much in the balance. Counting down towards the end of the 90 minutes. 9 minutes left. Well read by the defender to intercept. Cook. Able to make a good interception. Can they draw level here with 5 minutes left? Now Green, and the opponents come in strongly. Oh, in goes the cross. Out of play now. It's nicked off the player and it's out of play. This could be a key corner. We're right in the dying minutes. That was at an important time of the game too. Really decent effort, but not quite good enough.
He'd have been a hero here, wouldn't he, if he'd have found the net there? Very close.
Wolf. It's Smith. In midfield, they've got it back via an interception. He'll get some help from this player making a run. Oh, there's a good run here and he could maybe find it. That's offside. Referees acknowledge that fact. Running out of time. They could still save themselves, but they're running out of opportunities. Possibilities now for an equaliser from this corner. The keeper got a touch to it to make the save. That's another corner for them. Goes for goal! A goal that they can celebrate because they have equalised. extra time here. Look back at the end of the match at this decision, one way or another. The scores are level, and then he comes to try and tilt the game his team's way. And Kennedy. Move here is a teammate of his. He's got good support from a teammate, good movement. And in goes the cross. Still in play here. The defender dealt with it. Puffing out his cheeks there, he was worried. Brilliant opening. Tries his luck. Well, they got the block in. Can he turn away from the challenge here? There's still a chance. He's going to save. He's going to shoot. And that's the goal that puts them in front. A terrific goal.
The keeper's a little disgusted with these defenders because they just haven't come to his aid there after a good save.
The aggregate scoreline here, 4-3. Stevens. That's a clever run by his teammate off the ball.
I don't think the striker would have expected to have beaten his man quite as easily as that.
Shot's up, and the player gets in the way. He's made a great block. Cook. To Green. Ball goes out of play here quite clearly. An attempted pass, not a good one. No wasting time here. Gone in strongly. That's a vital stop. Here's a chance to attack. The referee has awarded this free kick. Stretching there, the defender. He has cleared. Chance from the pass. Here he is with a chance. So we're getting ready for the second period of extra time, and if the teams can't be separated after it, they will of course face a penalty shootout. turnaround from the players, and the second half of extra time is underway. Stevens. Jordan. Handball there, and the play is called back. And Kennedy. To Moore. It's Smith. Morrison. Goes for goal! What a good piece of defensive clearance that was. That's a great block. Oh, it's out of play, off the player. Well, they're a goal up, and now they've got a corner hit. And in comes the header. In a game of few chances, that really was an opportunity.
Yeah, and what a glaring opportunity as well. It was a horrendous miss.
Counting down for 5 minutes to go in this extra time second period. And Kennedy. Cook. Green. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. Building steadily here, keeping possession. They're really working the... It has been a very long occasion for you, longer than perhaps we anticipated with the extra time, but it's finally come to an end. Well, it's taken time, it's taken a lot of effort, but the final whistle has gone. It's over, and they are through this semi-final over the two legs on aggregate.
It hasn't always been pretty, but they put the hard yards in, and I think they deserve it, Martin.
So it's all been resolved in that period of extra time. Always a dramatic way to find a winner, but at least we didn't have to go through the lottery of penalties today. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling.
Well, we've got the classified results waiting for you. Our man is Mike West.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. English Football League One, semi-final.